Okay, guys, remember the book that we're reading. We're on chapter 2, Adolf Hitler. We're just going to do a small review. So we're talking about the Holocaust right now. And the Germans blocked the sun and Gerda's house so that no dogs and no Jews were allowed in. It said nothing about cats. And Adolf Hitler was the leader of the Nazis, and over 6 million people were killed. Adolf Hitler and the Nazis really didn't like the Romas, the Jews, the gays, disabled people, and people who practiced different religions and different politics. We learned about anti-Semitism, and that's the hatred for Jews. And the Nazis and Adolf hated the Jews. And Germany blamed the Jews for the defeat of World War I. There's a president and a chancellor. The chancellor has tons and tons and tons of power. And the president chose Adolf Hitler. Okay, so now we're going to learn a little bit about this bad guy. Okay? When Adolf Hitler was a boy, no one expected much of him. He was born on April 20th, 1889. In a small town in Austria called Brunau am Inn. It bordered Germany, and the people there spoke German. Hitler's family wasn't rich. They did fine. Hitler's father was a harsh man, a strict man, and quick to punish. He wanted his son to work in the government, but Hitler wasn't interested. He wanted to be an artist. Hitler had always been a lazy student, but after his father's death, he started failing classes. A few years later, he dropped out of school. He knew his mother would support him. She always had. Spoiled him. So he didn't do much of anything. He just daydreamed. In 1907, Hitler was turned down by an art school. How do you think that made him feel, good or bad? Do you think it made him even madder?
Yes.
I think so. At the end of the year, his mother died. Then how do you think he felt?
Sad.
Super duper sad. Sounds like a recipe for girl badness. With nothing keeping him at home, he moved to Austria's capital, Vienna. Here it is, right here. Once again, he lounged around, talking in cafes about politics, arts, and ideas. Vienna had a large Jewish community, but the city was known for anti-Semitism. Anti-Jewish newspapers and pamphlets were sold everywhere. Hitler read all of them. The mayor spoke out against Jews, too. Later, Hitler would say that Vienna was where his ideas came together. Time passed. Hitler had no job. He sold his belongings and slept on park benches. Finally, he settled into a home for poor men, scraping by, selling his artwork. A failure known for fits of temper! Hitler was homeless and friendless. He left Vienna in 1913. So he was friendless. Did Germany have any allies?
No.
No. Did Hitler have any allies? No. Yes, sir.
He was making it, he said politics. So he said saying different religions.
No, he wanted it all his way, all the way that the Germans were thinking. He didn't want any other way. He didn't want to open his brain to anything else. It was his way or no way at all. Hitler had always felt that Germany held more promise for him than Austria, so he moved to the German city of Munich. When World War I broke out, he signed up to fight for German army. In the army, Hitler finally found success. He won medals for bravery. When Germany surrendered, Hitler was crushed. Like so many others, he blamed the Jews for defeat. And he was ready to do something about it. Who do you think he was going to do stuff to? The Jews. Because he wanted to be a German, right? His heart was in Germany, right? And who did he like? The Germans or the Jews? The Germans. Did he like the Jews?
No.
No. So we put on here That he was born April 20th, 1889. He wanted to be a painter. Was he successful? No. Did he get to go to art school? Was he a good student? He was lazy. Did he finish school? Nope. He went to Germany and lived in Munich. And what war did he fight in? World War I. Did the Germans win or lose? They lost. Was he happy or was he angry? Why was he angry? Because the Germans lost. All right, friends. See you next time.